All right, May 8th, I'm out back in the rain again today, and I've had a really tough hunt so far today. There's been little to nothing showing up, and I just switched my location. Got a nice clean reading on the T2. I'm not too far away from a cellar hole, which is over there, probably about 30-40 yards. And I was expecting this to be a silver, but was pleased to see it come out as a copper. So no idea yet what it is. Probably going to be a large cent, pretty thick. So that's pretty nice. That definitely saves my hunt in a big way. I was kind of making my way back to the car, planning on getting skunked this afternoon. So get back to you on an idea on that one, and hope maybe there's some more in this area. Another good signal here, which I thought was going to be a copper, and it's a Crotobell. Very nice one. Sweet design on it. It's got a tiny little piece missing right there, but other than that, it's complete. And it's got a really nice pattern on it. And it should clean up nice like they all do. So that's great. This is a real boggy area in here. And I think, you know, every 20 years or so, this probably gets flooded pretty well. So there's probably a lot of stuff that's kind of down deep. Tough swinging through here. But these two targets have given me the inspiration to keep going. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, it's May 9th, and just got back out. It's pretty late. It's like 7:30. But I wanted to come back out tonight and dig a few more holes in that spot where I found the Italian copper yesterday. Just came over here by the edge of the bog, and I got a screamer of a 91 signal. And I actually didn't film this as I was digging it because I just assumed it was going to be a clad quarter. It was right on the surface. And then I saw this flip over. And this is as far as I went with it because I wanted to get this on video. I can see silver, and I can see that it's got kind of a little something fancy around the edge. So I'm guessing it's going to be either pocket watch or maybe a rosette. I'm guessing this is probably a pocket watch cover. You see there's a little bit of, it's kind of like a reeded edge there. Let me give it a little wipe. I don't see any buckle part on the inside to make it a rosette, so I'm going to guess that's a pocket watch cover. And not seeing any design on it, but that sure looks silver. So that's nice. Well, I'll get up and scan this hole again and see if the rest of it's there. Either way, that's, you know, if a signal like that right on the surface is kicking around, it means nobody spent time over here because there was no missing that one. So that's hopefully a good signal that there's going to be some more stuff in here. Get back to you. All right, May 12th, I'm out at a new site today that I actually just got permission for, and I'm glad I did. First signal that I dug was an Indian, and it's not showing up here in the focus, but it's an 1864. I've been digging around for a few minutes finding can slaw and stuff in this field, and I just got a real screaming hit, which I was expecting to be silver, but it's a copper. And let's see if we can see anything on this. It's getting a little dark out here to see, but probably gonna have to investigate that one at home. But really nice. I'm so glad that I stopped and got permission for this place. I've had my eye on it for quite a while, and it makes sense for there to have been things going on over here. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on over here when I have more than half an hour to spend. But I'll take a copper. All right. All right, this will probably be the last dig because it's almost getting dark, but I just found a big old bell. It was ringing in the 90s on the T2, and thought I had a silver, and I started digging, and it was way down there. Well, way down, probably 8-9 inches, but it's a good sized bell. I haven't found an open mouth bell like this in quite a while. I can't wait to clean this one up. All right, May 13th, I'm out on the lawn today, and came back with a little 5x8 coil today because it's getting a little slow out here. And you know, I've done really well here, but figured it was time to try to listen in between the cracks. And I've been out for about a half an hour. Not really any good finds to speak of, but it looks like I'm on the board with some silver, and I think it's going to be a Merc or a Rosie. Yeah, it's a Merc. 1926. All right, I will definitely take that. That was a nice sound. I actually wasn't expecting silver because it came up about an 82, and usually on the AT, silver dimes will jump up in the 84 range. So that's a nice surprise. Very sweet. And again, making a find like that with little coil makes me think maybe I did miss some other things, so I'm going to keep at it here. Just made another little find here, and it's a thimble. And I'm really impressed with the pickup on this one for the AT Pro. This is about 8 inches down. Pointer is pretty buried, and it just barely came through as a little chirp, and there's some iron around it too. And I assumed it was going to be a deep nail, but I went for it anyway since I'm kind of in Hail Mary mode right now with this lawn, going for anything that chirps or squeaks. So I'm pretty pleased with that. That's a nice pickup for a deep signal. All right, so I'm across the lawn, or across the road from where that lawn was, in a new field that borders the water here. And I've been going around for a while, a lot of can slaw, and I finally got my first find. It's a nice little crotal bell. It's very sweet, especially after finding that other bell yesterday. I'm on a little run with bells, so that's sweet. First good find out of this field. This is one of the things that's got me hunting this section of the field, is brick you can see sitting on there on the surface. And there's brick all over the place. There's ceramic. And you know, usually that's a dead giveaway that you're in a field that used to have some kind of home site. But the finds are a lot slower for a place that's usually, if I'm in a place with brick and ceramic on the surface, I'm pulling a lot of buttons and the occasional coin. Not so much out here, so I'm curious where it's coming from. Maybe I'll hit a hot spot here at some point. All right, here's an interesting period find. This could be one of two things, I think. Could either be a trigger guard, and a fancy silvered one at that, or it could be a handle off of some kind of pitcher. It's hard to know how much it's bent since it's been in the ground, getting hit by the plow and everything, but with that silver on it, it was definitely a fancy piece. Nice and thick. So that's a great find. You might never know exactly what that came from, but yeah, there it is. All right, gonna hunt around this area a little bit. All right, I'm back in the area where I found the large scent and the bell yesterday, and I have got a dandy of signal. I'm trying not to get too excited about it. It could be a big piece of junk. It is pinned at 95. Absolutely pinned. I actually don't know if I've ever had a 95 on the T2 before. So, I don't know. Those are $50 kind of numbers. Here we go. I hope I didn't jinx it by filming it. Let's see what we got. This dirt is wicked solid in here. Come on. Let's see something good. Nice piece of silver would totally make my day right about now. I'm in a field, so I'm not being too careful with my hole here. Oh, it's big and round. What is that? What in the world is that? Is that a huge copper? Or is it a washer? Holy smokes, is that a copper? Whoa. I think it is. Oh wow, no it's not. Look at that. You see the great seal? The eagle and the seal there? Which means this is later. Huh. Wow. I wonder if that's a horse rosette. A military one. That's the only thing I can think with that great seal on there. And I don't think they started using the great seal till World War I, so you know, I'm looking for early 1800 stuff here, so this would be a later drop. But either way, that's a pretty piece, and I'm glad I got it on film here. I'm definitely going to look forward to cleaning that one up. I'll see if there's any pin posts on the back, like where you know, the leather strap piece would have gone for a rosette. That's the only thing I can think. This thing is heavy. Look at this thickness of that. Okay. Little Militaria. That was a sweet tone. That was a really sweet tone. I didn't stop digging, I kept going, and it's definitely too dark to see now, but I just pulled a Merc, which is great. That's my second one today, and I basically started the day with a Merc, so I'm going to end the day with a Merc. That's a nice way to round it out. It's been a good day. Nice little variety of finds today. I'm pleased. That'll do it.